Hi everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and this is video number 2 for the Ivy Lane 8-page layout class using the Close to My Heart workshop on the go. You can find all the information over on my blog, scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, or over on my Facebook page. There's a group page for Scrap and Stamp Creations, and what we're going to do right now is we are going to go ahead and glue down each of the pages. We're going to kind of tack everything down so that when we get to our class on Monday, the 26th of May, 2014, we're going to do all the embellishing for our pages. So this will give you an opportunity to get ahead, get worked out, check on some pages, some papers, and things that you would like to use. Alright, so as I always do, I encourage you to have 5-page protectors, and as we cut, we sort each and every piece into the page protectors. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out page number 1 and page number 2 with all of our little pieces. Now make sure you get them all out of page number 1 without grabbing all the extras underneath, if you can, or losing any pieces, because you put all those little extra bitties in there. So there's page number 1, and here is page number 2. All right, and we're going to go ahead and just set this aside. We'll kind of work one-on-one unless we have to lay, unless we have to measure up some stuff right beside each other. All right. So this is a pretty easy layout. What we're going to do is we've got, we're going to go ahead and center in our piece of our large piece here. Now this is one that you would go through and ink your edges if you'd like to. I inked all the edges of my my photo mat, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to quickly go through and add, I'm just going to take the white away from the edges of my paper and just give each of these just a little itty bitty bit of color. Okay? Just defining those edges a little bit. Alright, so that's all of those. If you're following along in the book, this is layout number 7. Oh, we got a little itty bitty piece here that we missed. Layout number 7 in the book. And the Make It From Your Heart Volume 2. Okay? You know, I'm going to go ahead and do the edges of this piece. As well as the edges here. Actually, you know what I'm going to grab is I'm going to grab my trusty piece of this, because what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and swoop in. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move this piece out of the way. We're going to take our ruler and our large 10 by 10 piece. We're going to square it up on our little trusty board here. And we're going to come in an inch and down an inch, so it ends up kind of square in that pieces there. And then I'm going to pull a Ashley trick, which is I'm going to go ahead and tack one side in. And we're just tacking this down to get us started. Okay, so that gets us there. Okay, our next piece, just want to look and make sure I'm following along with my trusty little pattern here. All right. That large one and then little one. All right, piece number J. This one goes here. I'm missing my trusty little itty bitty, little tiny 3/4 by 3/4 piece. So I'm going to go back in here. Oh, it's right here on my paint leg. Yay. We're going to flip that over. All right. So that gives us kind of the gist of where everything's going to go. So this little piece right here, we're going to move these off. Make this kind of into a pocket if you want. I will probably tack everything down, and I just glued on my pretty paper. Luckily there's a lot that's going over that. So all right. Alright, so as you know, if you're looking in the book, it tells you where to put everything. And I'm just tacking things down. I'm not wanting them to stay perfect because I want to be able to move them, and now I'm out of tape, which means that'll be fun. Piece goes in here like so. And I've lost my little trusty, these two little itty bitty pieces wherever I put the other little piece. We will have to find him, because I need it to line up with this one here. Okay, so this one, we're going to ink all the edges again. Actually, I'm going to find my piece. I'm thinking this is not supposed to be on that page, but we will see. I think that got slipped somewhere. Alright, and now the only piece that I need to finish is our edge of our brown. Alright, so there is our piece. We've got this piece. So go back and ink the right side of that. These two little pieces were not supposed to be enough. Plan. Alright, so we need to go back and ink the right side of this one. Alright, so I'm going to rotate this around here a little bit. I'm going to take my paper out Really wish I knew where my other little square went. I'm gonna have to like dig another one out. All right. This comes in doesn't look right. Should be 1 inch in, 1 inch down, kind of like that. There we go. Then our next piece to go on is our pink piece here. And then our little piece here. And then our piece here. And then this piece also comes in on the side over here. And then this little piece is supposed to go here. This gets put in right here, kind of centered. And then these guys go in like so. So now what we need to do is we take our pieces together. The idea is this is a 2-page layout that goes together. So our little piece here that we used is going to be a continuation of this piece here. So we want to go ahead and put that in. We'll go ahead and flip this piece up. There we go. And then our little corner, we need to find that little corner. Only I don't know what I do with it, so we're just going to find another little piece of it. Okay. And go ahead and cut us another little piece, because honestly, that little quarter piece goes crazy. So 3/4, let's do it off the end here, by 3/4. That's the wrong pattern. This is it. So 3/4 by 3/4, just to give that consistency. And maybe if my desk wasn't a huge mess on the part you can't see, then maybe we wouldn't have lost that piece. All right. And then, let's see, this piece is going to go like so. And this is page 1, and this is page 2. So 1 and 2. Slip those back in our trusty little page protectors here. Page 1 and page 2, we're going to pull out 3 and 4. Ooh, do I want to do 3 and 4 or do I want to wait? We'll do 3 and 4. This is number 15 in our book. All right, so with this one, I think I'm going to ink everything in Hollyhock. So my little photo mats are in purple, and I think the rest of this I'm going to go ahead and ink in Hollyhock. So get that pink and green kind of thing going. And what I really want to do first is look at what we've got here. Because what we've got, I want to look at how I kind of put it here. These all go in this little piece here for like a film strip. And that's our photo mat. And here are the pieces. So we've got 1, 2. Okay. Yep, this is this little piece that goes right there. All right. So what I'm doing now is just playing because they're two-sided. This has got that print on the going the wrong way. So I'm going to go ahead and ink. So I know I'm using these pink pieces this way. I inked this pink one in purple already. Okay. So I've got a pink. Let's do a purple. Let's do a green. We'll do a pink and a purple. Alright, so here's the trick with this one. The bottom goes right in the corner. The next piece goes up a 1/2 inch, so we're just going to stick something in between there that we know is a 1/2 inch. And we're going to go ahead and put our next piece in. Okay, and then the next piece goes right on top of that. And then we have another 1/2 inch break. And then another 1/2 inch break. And then our little piece goes right across the top. And then our little bitty strip piece, which we're going to go ahead and ink in Hollyhock as well. Goes right at the end of all of this. Just like so. This piece starts right in there. So we're going to go ahead and situate these in pretty equally. And this piece goes right off to the side. So this is our first. This is page 3. You know, they just look so plain right now. And what we're going to do is we need to kind of match these sides up here. We know this one goes here at the top. And we've got 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. We got an extra. All right, I want to see if I can find a piece that I can trade this one out. I want to see if I can find a green one to trade that out. And then I should have, oh, is that my 5-inch piece? Not sure. I think they're cut the wrong way, which was the reason. See, and that one's got a piece on it to make it that right width. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and flip one of these over. We'll just ink it all up like you won't even notice it. Here we go. We'll do this one. Okay? We can make that work. We'll stamp on it or something. There we go. And I just put my and ink on my edges here. I need to get these done and go get my kid. Oh, well, it's a holiday. He's good. Okay, never mind. It's like Sunday night. Got to get him to bed. Nope, that's not it. I'm thinking. Not sure. I'll have to look. Nope, there is a space. I'll have to look and see. Alright, so our first piece goes down here. Then our next piece, if we line these up nice together, give us our next piece, goes in here, like so. And then we're going to put this piece in right on top. Oh, nope. Ah. You know what? I'm putting it in here like this anyway. So much for all that work. And then this piece goes across the top, like so. I couldn't tell you. I think I goofed on that piece. I think that piece should be 5 inches. Well, apparently it wanted to be that color on that side, so we'll just leave it there. It's happy. Okay. So now we have these two little pieces here. These two pieces go there. And we've got this green here. These two pieces go there. You know what? That piece is supposed to go up there. And there's supposed to be a... Okay. Oh, I know where this piece goes. Goodness gracious. Alright, this piece goes up here at the top. Good night. This piece goes up here at the top. I'm missing a little piece here, which we have to go dig and find, because it's around here somewhere. I know I cut that one out. All right. This piece comes in about right there. And then this piece is supposed to go along the side right here, kind of in the middle. And then this piece comes off over here. And that is where our piece went. Alright, so we need this little piece here. Let's see if it's in our box still. Where did we stick that? There's 3/4. And it's supposed to be 5 inches long. Alright, there we go. So, remember they're really plain until we get to the embellishing part. So here's page 4, and here's page 5, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, sorry. Page 3, page 4. Oh. Let's get to page 5 and 6, which is number 10. Layout number 10. All right. Don't know what they're yelling about up there. So again, I'm inking everything in Hollyhock. This is a really nice set of layouts if you really have paper that you really like and you don't want to cover a lot of it up but still want to use it and have nice photos and stuff on them. So, alright. So this gets set in on the edge and 1/2 inch above the bottom.
Are you not doing it tomorrow?
I am. I always do the cutting guides the night before. Why? What's up? Other than they're really loud up there. Huh?
Much.
Alright. So I'm just making sure that these little flowers have an up piece to them. So that's the way I'm going for up. But the writing could be either way. So. And let's see, which one was this one? Is it getting any louder? Is he? Because Harrison doesn't want to do it?
And I'm going to turn those on.
Can't do that.
Go lay down. Out of here.
Yeah, right. He's like, no, I'm not gonna. All right. Actually, we're going to go ahead and put this piece in first.
No problem.
If he needs me to come up, he should holler. I have just two more pages after this one. Now, I'm putting these pieces in here, but we may end up moving them just because, honest, I have some really great banners in this stamp set that is really cute, that they would look really great there. All right. So this is page 5. Again, they're just really plain until we get them gussied up. All right, we're going to ink these up as well. We got our pages. Here's our all right. Oh, let's ink this around here. My husband's doing way too much talking. All right. Okay. And then what we have is, we need these pieces again. Because it works the easiest if you line everything up by putting these together. And really, this is kind of crooked and not really lined up with the other one. Let's go ahead and tried to be tricky and that didn't work, so we'll just do this way. There we go. Much better. Okay. And then what we have are our two pieces here. One and two. And then this little piece goes here. Oh, you know what? This piece actually goes underneath here. So what we need to do first is put this piece in. And then this piece kind of goes in here. Buddy.
Got him situated, he's flushed, and...
Alright, well, and I just got 2 more layouts
Okay.
to kind of get put in. So 5 and 6. Just so that I can get to my class tomorrow, because they like this.
I'm gonna go back upstairs.
Okay. All right, we've got 7 and 8. 7 and 8. I think I'm going to do all of these in purple, just because there's a lot of space. And then this one is number, I think 12. 12. This one's number 12. Yep. All right. Okay. We need to dig for some zip strips too. We need 2 of the different ones, and that's on these sheets as well. Or you're going to have to find extra 1/2 inch of strips, which you should definitely have depending on what papers and things that you have used. So, okay, well, for whatever reason, this piece is a little off. Very interesting. Because it's supposed to be perfect. That just means we're human. Which is fine. I like being human. Okay. This piece goes right here. 6 by 12. And then this piece goes right here. And this little piece tucks in. Actually, we need, is that the piece? Actually, we're going to look at our zip strips because we do have those. The long pieces that we saved. Those are going to go on the top. These ones with the words. And then the ones with the ziggy thing, let's see, here's the other one, are going to go, let's see, do I want to put those right above there? You know what? Let's do the words down here, and we'll do the ziggy ones across the top. So this is, we're going to go ahead and cut our zip strips off of these. Okay, we're going to put those back in here for whatever we choose to create. Thinking we're going to do some bows since I learned how to do that last week. All right. So we're going to go ahead and use, you know what? I've got a little bit of green on here and I really don't want that. So luckily I have a very sharp thing. Okay. So we've got our zip strips. I'm going to go ahead and use and it goes right across the top there. I'm going to just cut that off. And this piece goes in this pocket, but we're going to wait a minute because I want to be able to line up everything nicely. Okay? Oh, and our pattern is going the opposite direction. That's always fun. Alright, this goes in a corner. And this has to come down enough over. So it kind of gets centered in here. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and add our little zip strip here. And what we're going to do, we got these pieces here. And then we can just like so. That works well. Alright, well, we're gonna let it go. Alright, so that piece goes in there like so. So we tilted, it's got a tilted piece, and that's a photo mat. And it'll look like a pocket. Alright, and then we need to put this little piece right across the top. Okay. Let's see. And then this piece. There we go. Alright, so here's page 7 and page 8. And like I said, everything is really plain until we get to the embellishing part tomorrow night. So I've got all these little pieces. I'm just going to stick those in our thing. I'm going to do some die cuts. I'll let you know which ones I choose. And tomorrow evening, we will go ahead and get these embellished up during my Ustream class at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on Ustream. And then, of course, my video will be over on YouTube after all. And I will flip through all of these so you guys can see. Again, these are numbers 7, 10, 12, and 15. And that takes care of every 2-page layout that is in the volume 2. We've done all of those. They all have cutting guides. And you could definitely have a 32-page book. Because what will happen is I'm going to do a bonus of a front and back cover. Alright, so here is page 1 and page 2. Page 1 and page 2. Let's put these back on here. Page 3 and page 4. Page 5 and page 6. And page 7 and page 8. Page 7 and page 8. And tomorrow night we'll get them all embellished up. So you can again find all of the directions over, or all of the cutting guides over at scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com. And thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow night on May 26, 2014 on Ustream at Jerry Ann's Scrapbooking Show, and we'll get all these embellished. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.